Hello, my name's Golden Voider and here are the top 10 facts of Call of Duty. Let's begin, shall we? Fact number 1. Call of Duty was first released on October 29, 2003 and was based off the Quake Free Area engine. It was developed by Infinity Ward and published by Activision and was first based in World War II with an American campaign and a British campaign. This and Call of Duty 3 are the only Call of Duties that feature heavy amounts of playing as characters from different countries and different perspectives. Fact number 2. Have you always wondered where all the Call of Duties took place? Well, here's a quick rundown of the games and when they took place. Okay, deep breath now.
That's freaking me out. What is she doing?
Call of Duty and Call of Duty 2 took place in World War II. Call of Duty 3 took place during the Normandy landing on June 6, 1944, otherwise known as D-Day. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was set during, well, modern time. It was released back in November 7th, 2007. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 of course had the same case, except Modern Warfare 2 was released on February the 11th, 2009. And Modern Warfare 3 was released November 8th, 2011. Call of Duty World at War was back in World War II. Call of Duty Black Ops puts you in the feet of the soldiers during the Cold War. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 takes us on an adventure to the not so distant future set in 2025. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is yet to be released, so we don't exactly have a set date, however it is said to be set in the future again. Call of Duty Ghosts is set in 2017, and finally Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is set in the year 2054. Okay, let's give me a moment to catch my breath here. Whew. Fact number 3. Infinity Ward is the main company behind the Call of Duty name from 2003. However, in 2005, Treyarch had joined the mix and helped to this day. Then as of 2011, Sledgehammer Games was thrown into the trio. Fact number 4. This fact continues from the last. If you're wondering how Call of Duty is able to release a game every year, then know that each company works together to create a schedule for who will release a game. Here's a list of games that Infinity Ward has created. Now Treyarch, then Sledgehammer Games. Fact number 5. The most sold Call of Duty to this day is Black Ops 2, selling over $500 million worth of content. Wondering why we didn't say Advanced Warfare? Well, even though they had stated that they have shipped $1 billion worth of copies, the key words in that was shipped, not sold. Fact number 6. Now of course, with a new Call of Duty coming out every year, ideas for the next title are always thrown around. Call of Duty Combined Forces was on the list of production. However, due to multiple legal issues that arose between Spark Unlimited, Electronic Arts and Activision, as well as other problems that the game never came to be, and Activision ended their contract with Spark Unlimited shortly after. Call of Duty Devil's Brigade was another cancelled title. It was originally going to be released on the Xbox 360 and was developed by Underground Entertainment and was set back in World War II and focused on an Italian campaign. And Call of Duty Vietnam was a third-person title set during the Vietnam War. It was in development for 6 to 8 months at Sledgehammer Games before it was stopped because Infinity Ward needed help finishing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 due to the employee firings and departures back in 2010. Fact number 7. The World War II story arc goes Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 3. The Modern Warfare story arc goes Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. The Black Ops story arc goes Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 2 and soon to be Black Ops 3. But Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare are at the moment their own story arc. Fact number 8. There are many ports and handhelds created by the franchise to spread the game around to anyone. Call of Duty Finest Hour is the first console installment released on the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Call of Duty Big Red One is a spin-off of Call of Duty 2 and was released on the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Call of Duty Roads to Victory is the PSP game based on Call of Duty 3. Call of Duty World at War Final Front is the PlayStation 2 adaptation and features 3 campaigns. The US fighting in the Pacific Theatre and the Battle of Bulge in Europe, and the British expansion on the Rhine River into Germany. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized is a Nintendo DS game for Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Black Ops DS is the Nintendo DS version of Black Ops. Call of Duty Zombies 1 and 2 is the first-person shooter for the iOS of extremely popular Nazi Zombies mode from World at War. Call of Duty The War Collection is a box set compilation of Call of Duty 2, 3 and World at War, and was released on the Xbox 360. Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified was a PlayStation Vita game and takes place of Black Ops 1 and 2. Call of Duty Strike Team is the first and third-person shooter created for the iOS and is set in the year 2020, and you play as a US Joint Special Operations team. Fact number 9. No Russian. If you know these two words, you know that the mission featured in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, No Russian, is undoubtedly the most talked about controversy in video game history. This mission, for those of you who don't know, placed you as an undercover gunman and had you gun down hundreds of civilians in an airport. Now there is an option at the beginning of the game and was labelled disturbing content, and if the player wishes to skip the mission, they may. However, not every country lets this mission even playable. In the Russian version, the mission is not available to play. In Japan and Germany, if the player kills one civilian, the game will restart from the last checkpoint with the "You've killed a civilian" message.
Remember, no Russian.
Fact number 10. Do you love the Zombies mode in Call of Duty? Well then cover your ears, you zombie slayers, because Treyarch says it should never have existed. The exact quote was, "It was a really turbulent time in the studio's history, as we were evolving and changing our identity, and our cultures were clashing and blending on an incredibly short and demanding Call of Duty development cycle. World at War would have been our first shot at a 2-year development cycle in the franchise, and up until this point I think it's safe to say we're still struggling to find our voice and establish our identity inside the franchise. Despite the experience on the team, it's fair to say that we still lacked a bit of confidence." Then they followed up with, "As a studio head, I was ultimately responsible for delivering to our publishing and our business partners the classic management, the right thing. The reasonable thing to do would have been just to insist that the team stop getting distracted, focus on delivering what we are already signed up for and what we are already behind on delivering. And there was some inside the leadership of the studio felt that I needed to make a decision right then or totally jeopardize the development. I almost did. In what we would have certainly been one of our biggest mistakes in my career. We made the right choice to follow the fun, follow the passion, and bet on a dedicated team." My name is Golden Void, and these were the top 10 facts of Call of Duty. Thanks for watching.